So, you lost your job as a software engineer in Germany, and now you're looking for a new one. Good luck with that. Seriously, good luck you and the other 500 applicants.
Many months later.
It seems like you are still applying and attending interviews at best, but still hearing we decided to move forward with other candidates. And then, maybe a thought appears. Maybe it's not about finding a better job, but rather it's about finding a different one. So let's talk about something engineers usually avoid: career switching. Not follow your passion, not motivational nonsense, but real options in Germany that you can actually do in 3 to 12 months. But before we start, one important warning. These opportunities are not guaranteed forever. Right now, Germany still has shortages: teachers, transport, skilled trades. But this is not infinite safety net. In countries like the Czech Republic or Italy, jobs in public sector and transport are not freely available. They are limited and will become competitive. And Germany can easily move in the same direction, because if thousands of engineers suddenly decide to switch, those jobs will fill up faster than you think. So this is not just a list. It's a window of opportunity, and it may not stay open forever. Let's start with the most unexpected one: transport. I personally know someone who became a driver at Berlin Verkehrsgesellschaft. But it's not just buses. The entire railway system is hiring Deutsche Bahn regional trains, cargo rail. Training usually takes 3 to 12 months. Salaries are quite competitive, not 6 figures, but enough for the rational life. So before, 6 interview rounds, system design. Tell me about the conflict. Now, you show up, you drive, you go home. No Jira, no Slack, no quick sync. You trade Kubernetes outages at 3 a.m. for actual 3 a.m. shifts with possibly traffic jams, Baustellen, and unhappy passengers. And responsibility is real. In tech, when your system fails, users complain. In transport, trains stop. Production outage suddenly means something very different: experience. Some engineers don't leave tech because of money. They leave because they want to see the real world again. Well, sounds interesting and curious where to start. There are plenty of schools. It is always on-site, practical education, no remote. And such education is always paid by the state, job center or Arbeitsagentur. So you do not need to spend your own money or take a bank loan in order to get the education. You only need a desire to pivot your life. The rest is an operational routine. This one is underrated. Germany has a massive shortage of teachers, especially in STEM. To enter public schools, you need Lehramt and strong German, C1. So for many engineers, this might be difficult or next to impossible. Really, who will learn German when I'm good at Java? Well, maybe now it's time. And there are alternatives: Quereinsteiger, private schools, international schools. These are simpler options that you can use and start in the new profession without taking a long educational upfront. Salaries are quite competitive, from 3,500 till 5,500. Less in private schools. You will learn less and you will deal with teenagers, which is a different type of distributed system, right? In tech, you optimize systems. In teaching, you shape people. And unlike startups, schools don't suddenly run out of funding. Everything is more predictable. Where to start? Well, improve your German and make a teacher-style CV. Contact international schools directly and apply for the Quereinsteig Berliner Teacher Program, Berlin Senat Transit. So now let's talk about something most engineers never consider: working with your hands. Electricians, plumbers, facility managers. This is called Handwerk, and Germany is desperate for it. Nobody wants to work by hands. Everybody wants to sit and look smart. Time to change that. Everybody knows in Germany, a plumber is the most respected profession, especially when you have a leakage in your house. Most engineers think these jobs are low paid. That's outdated. Entry level is indeed from 1,800 till 2,400. But for the experienced professionals, this may easily reach 5,000 per month. A good electrician in Berlin can outperform a struggling software engineer. You can enter quickly as a helper in 3 to 6 months, or go full Ausbildung in 2 to 3 years. In tech, you fix bugs you can't see. In handwork, you fix problems people actually feel and many even smell. You code runs on servers. Their work keeps buildings alive. But yeah, it's a physical work with early mornings and not remote friendly. There are plenty of educational programs to choose from to get the profession. In most cases, it is state paid as well, so you don't have to spend your own money in order to become a plumber. And yeah, a lot of East European men are actually very skilled in doing something with their hand. So maybe you are already half professional. Just get some upskilling program and go ahead, make money with your bare hands. So the next option is accounting. This one sounds boring, and it's actually not. Germany has a shortage of accounting professionals. You don't need to become a Steuerberater. You can become a Buchhalter or a payroll specialist. Training usually takes from 3 to 9 months. Salaries are quite competitive. If you like structure and logic, which you definitely do, this is closer to programming than you think. And yes, AI is of great help here, but in Germany, a full decommission of this profession is very unlikely. AI will simply let you learn and onboard faster, and then make you a more productive accountant or a tax advisor. So instead of debugging code, you debug finances. Moreover, the German taxation system is not as complex as folks may think. If you are good in accounting, curious about taxation, you may always help others with their tax declaration unofficially. But for official real money, there are plenty of people who need such services. Yes, there are other paths, mainly in health and childcare, like nursing, ergotherapy, kindergarten, and so on. But those take years. So not really an emergency exit, but definitely with the growth opportunities. An ergotherapist may start his own practice, and a kindergarten teacher may open his own kindergarten. It's an interesting track in terms of perspectives and opportunities, mainly because there is a state funding there. For years, being a software engineer meant one thing: job security, and that's no longer guaranteed. The biggest risk right now is not switching, it's waiting too long. You are not just a programmer, you understand systems and solve problems. You learn fast, and that's exactly why, if needed, you can switch faster than you think. So, good luck with career switching. Like the video if you like the video, and see you next time.